so much for joining us, Sinead, and performing for the WSHA Cafe for WSHA Speakeasy. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So the first song you performed, Fourth and Vine, this is a real joyful song. It seems written from a place of happiness.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us about the origin of the song?
Well, I guess I tend to write character songs. I don't really necessarily write autobiographical songs, you know. And my favourite way of working is if somebody gives me a piece of music, because I'm not a great player and I've no musical education as such, so I have tons more melodies inside me than I'm capable of playing. So I love if somebody gives me a piece of music, then not only can I perhaps write melodies I wouldn't be able to do on my own as such, you know, vocally, or make vocal melodies, but it tends to make me think of other characters, not myself. But as soon as I heard it, I just saw all these girls dancing off down the road to their wedding kind of thing, and I just thought it has to be. So it's not autobiographical or anything, it's just the images that the music produced in my head was dancing girls going to weddings. You know, so.
I'm gonna put some eyeliner on.
Sonically, the album seems to harken back to some of your early work and blends as well your work with the traditional Irish songs and your album Theology based on the scriptures. And even in Fourth and Vine, I can hear some Jamaican beat. And I was just curious if when you perform these songs, do you tap those wells and feel all of those influences?
I think, I guess the way I perform or the way I'm trained as a singer it's almost what you would call the Stanislavski method of singing. You know, you're trained to be an actor, if you like. So all those characters are what you're playing as such, but you're not necessarily really emotionally going there, if you understand what I mean, especially when they're character songs. So, and yeah, I think then in the same way that an actor, even though he or she is playing a part, of course all their DNA and all their experience comes into that part, but so it's probably not a conscious thing. I wouldn't employ those influences consciously, but there's so much part of me they're there, if you like. So the same way as an actor, I guess. Yeah.
The second song you perform, VIP, begins with a line from Proverb 28, verse 1, "The wicked flee though no one pursues, but the righteous shall be bold like a lion." And you connect as well with your spirituality in the song and end with a prayer to the Holy Spirit. Can you tell me about your the relationship between your spirituality and your art?
I always, to me, associated music as the answer to prayers, and therefore it was the Holy Spirit to me, you know. And then I guess I was the kind of child who I would have liked to be a priest. That's what I would have liked to do, but it wasn't open to me because I was, you know, a girl until I realised the rules could be broken. But so I guess I chose music as a priesthood. It was a safe way of going about being a priest, if you like. And I was very influenced by artists like Bob Dylan and a lot of the Rasta artists who were, you know, perceiving music as a priesthood and dealing with music as something like the Holy Spirit. So yeah, I can't separate anything in my life from that, because I do know and understand that I am nothing without that. It's an illusion to think that any of us have anything other than that, really. You know, so.